Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of Dark Souls 3 for newcomers, or just any Dark Souls really, but Dark Souls 3 is the one we're playing, so we're going to have a good old look at this gem here. So if you're a veteran, if you play this game till it comes out of your ears like me, and now first of all I don't consider myself to be a veteran of the Souls games. I've completed Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin and Demon Souls many times, but I just enjoy them. So really what I'm doing here is not considering myself a veteran by any means. I'm just showing the newcomers mainly how I would play it, and obviously the rest is up to you. You can choose to play it in your own way with your own different class. But anyway, if you didn't tune into the previous videos or you've skipped through them because I keep babbling, I don't blame you. Sometimes I get on my own nerves. But we're playing as a knight. Now at the moment we're in the safety of the central hub. This is the Firelink Shrine. This is where you come back to when you want to speak to certain characters you've helped, or that can help you, or you want to level up. You come to this lady here, or you can go to Andre the Blacksmith to level up your weapons. You can go to this lady here to buy things and sell things as well. And you'll find a variety of other characters will make their way to Firelink Shrine after you've interacted with them throughout the story. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to travel to the High Wall of Lothric. Now this is where you leave the tutorial zone and the safety of the hub of the Firelink Shrine, and you enter into the game good and proper. So this is where Dark Souls 3 really sucks you in, sorry. Oh dear, ignore that. Like I mentioned in the previous video of Hired Gun, English isn't my first language. Right. So first of all, this is one of the areas you come to in the High Wall of Lothric, and go for this guy first. The worshippers won't attack you, but each one you slay gives you 30 souls. Or 33 in this one's case. Anyway, you get 30 or so souls from the worshippers, so I kill them. Oh yeah. Guy with a lantern. He screams the place down and he summons other people to come and get you. So I'd take care of him first. Otherwise you'll be swarmed. So the more enemies you kill, the more souls you gain, which means the more you have to go back to the Firelink Shrine and level yourself up, and your weapons. You need materials to level up your weapons, so they can be found scattered around the world, and some of them you can eventually buy from the merchants that you meet as well. There are a couple of merchants, 2 or 3 merchants you can actually buy, besides the lady at Firelink Shrine and somebody that you rescue. You can buy materials and other weapons and things that you can actually use. Now, when it comes to depth, I did mention the depth of Dark Souls. The depth doesn't just come from the gameplay itself, it comes from the actual story. There is a hell of a lot of lore to absorb when it comes to the Souls games, and I'm talking Bloodborne as well. The storylines run so deep, it's just unbelievable. The more you play, the more you uncover, and there's always something to learn about, you know, a doorway or a stone or a pattern that's etched into a wall or a stone somewhere or a coat of arms that you see. Every single thing throughout the game worlds of Dark Souls and Bloodborne has a story behind it. So it's really quite incredible. So it's good to get sort of stuck into it. If you end up liking the games and you end up becoming fascinated by the story and the backstory of characters, of things and how things came to be, and you know what is the origin, I mean, it's just utterly fascinating. And the more you play it, the more you learn. And the thing is, you just don't stop learning. It needs so many multiple playthroughs to actually learn everything, and you'll find that you still haven't learned everything. there's something else that you can uncover. Every single stone on the ground that you come across has got a backstory. So it's not just the gameplay that's incredible, and the weapons that you find, and the people that you talk to. It's the story. It's the whole universe of Dark Souls. It's the actual lore. I mean, the writers and creators are some of the most incredible people you could possibly meet, because they've created such a believable game world. And admittedly, Dark Souls is not going to be for everyone. As with every type of game, it's not going to be for everyone. But if you end up liking it, you won't want to play anything else. So we're going to go down here. Now there's another place I haven't been to yet, which I should go to actually, and I'll show you that. Now when it comes to recording these videos on PS5 and uploading them, I'm not sure how to edit them. So basically I'm just playing through everything here and then just uploading it. I'm not sure about splicing films and then adding bits together. I can do it with a video editing tool, but as far as PS5 videos to upload are concerned, I'm not sure how to do that. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. This is another area which is worth exploring. We'll find a few more worshippers. Now the storyline of the Dark Souls series I won't spoil for you. I really want you to absorb that yourselves, because it's really cool. Everything that you're doing in game, every monster that you see, every person you talk to is there for a reason. Everyone here, whether it's friend or foe, they have their reasons for being where they are, or for being who or what they are. You find that, you know, certain weapons that you find with elaborate names, they have a reason, they have a backstory, and you learn about how they've come to be, to whom they once belonged, all sorts of things. It's absolutely fascinating. So I've accumulated a few more souls. We're going to go a little further now. Now if you go down here, if you take a note of this little area, another thing that you need to be doing in Souls games is unlocking shortcuts. You'll need shortcuts, and I'll tell you why. Because if you lose to a boss, or if you keep dying in a certain area, if you open up the various shortcuts, it does make life a lot easier, and it makes things a lot quicker. There you go. This guy's gone. This doorway at the moment is locked, but you can unlock it from the other side. So the levels are designed in such a way that you can unlock shortcuts, and you can go back to a certain place where you're supposed to be much quicker if you've opened up the shortcut, so you don't have to go the long way around. So it's far, far less tedious to unlock a shortcut. It does make life easier for you. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the other area, and we're going to go into another boss fight, which I'll show you in the next video. So you go down here. So what we're doing, I'm trying to split the videos up into bite-sized chunks. So we go down here. See that area out here? Again, this is a door you can't open, and you can't get him, but he can see you, but you'll end up going there. I'm showing you these little things because it's amazing how these levels have actually been designed, and how pathways and areas are all interconnected. So we jump down here. So you can go two places here. You can either go down there, which I wouldn't recommend, that's the hard bit, or you can go up here. Now, a lot of people would tend to go that way, but I wouldn't. Not yet, because if you do, the enemy that appears is going to roast everyone that's down there. You're right, it's a big fire-breathing dragon. So what we do is we run up here, and as soon as we reach the top, run. I always tend to get this ember here. You remember I said embers are your best friends? Besides the dodge and the block button? But you don't have to. You can always come back to it. There you have it. So the dragon has roasted everybody there, and he'll continue to roast people. That's what you do. Now here's another cool thing. Look at these chests. If you see a chest with the chain sticking out of it and facing towards you, you see that to the right there, to the right as we face it, on the chest's left, as it faces you. But anyway, if you see the chain facing towards you, don't open the chest, because it'll be something called a mimic. It's a monstrosity. Basically, the chest comes to life and has massive teeth and a big long tongue, and it swallows you up, sapping a lot or all of your health bar, depending on how much you've got. These things here, these glowing lines, are messages that other players leave. Be wary of mimicry. So you've got a set amount of words and phrases that you can use to form a message to help or hinder other players. Now this guy's being helpful. He's another player that's likely playing the game as we speak, or has played it, and he's left a message to say be wary of mimicry, which means don't open the chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave that. Further on in the game I'll show you how to stun the chests. You can either strike it and fight it, but it's very difficult because they are tough early on. They've got a very powerful sweeping kick attack, like a penalty kick. Now you've got to kill this guy. Block. Ooh. Just keep dodging and blocking. Don't let him corner you. Oh, dirty sod. Got him. Now, early game, when you're not really that powered up, you'll find that these knights are very formidable. They're very difficult to beat. So you can avoid this guy. You can run into here and then run to your right through that door. I would get this as fire bombs. So what you do is you run up these steps, and there is another bonfire up here. And this is where we'll end the video until part 3, which is coming up.